Hello, and welcome, you lovely beings, to this Q&A. Or should I say stories told a Q&A?
It's stories told again.
Again. Yeah, there we go. See, look, this is how you know this is my first time hosting this thing. I got to get corrected. But I'm going to be hosting this. Me, took our guest, the person who played Loose, or Lucerne, or Big Loose, or Little Loose, however you want to call him. It's going to be a super fun. But before we get into the nitty gritty and all that stuff, I would like and I'm just going to pick at random because I like Austin.
Hi, I am Austin, and I play everyone and everything else besides the things that our lovely friends and cast also play.
Popcorn it.
I gotta popcorn it. Shit, I'm sorry. Oh man, I gotta watch my profanity. Jeff.
Watch your profanities. Hey, my name is Jeff, and I play Timmy Tam.
Best boy.
Best boy.
Wrong game. That's a different game. Different
It's this game. It's this game.
Different game.
Yeah,
Timmy Tam
is this game.
Is this game? Timmy Tam is there.
Yeah.
I can't believe you've forgotten the interlude.
Yeah. It's the adopted my adopted orphan.
You adopted yourself.
Oh, yeah. Oh, you did adopt.
All right, pastiche, popcorn it.
Hey, pastiche has Riz. What can I say?
For adoption?
Popcorn it, Jeff.
Popcorn it to Tiffany.
I beg of you.
Adoption Riz.
Oh god.
Adoption Riz.
I know I said that, but
Rizdoption.
hi, I'm Tiffany, and I play Liv in Redrawn. Yeah, and then there's only one person left.
Craig.
Oh, oh yeah, we got a popcorn. I'll popcorn to Craig, actually.
Oh yes. How does Craig feel about this?
Now recording.
No, record.
Hi, I'm Rayne. I play Vox in Redrawn. We all know why we're here.
And normally, our lovely, normal host for these things, Jess, cannot host this time, so that's why I am doing it. But we love you,
We love you,
Jess.
Jess.
Thank you,
Thank you.
Jess. You work
Thank
hard
you,
for
Jess.
us.
Yes.
You're amazing. And before we get into the nitty gritty, of the questions and all that fun stuff, I would like to thank the following people for submitting questions. You see the hat. Brian Stop the Moon, the Silent Bard, Captain Swan, and Chris, the Sentient Knife. If you do not know what that means, you gotta watch the show. I don't know why you skipped to the Q&A. You gotta watch the show.
Yeah.
Or listen.
Join the
I keep forgetting the word
Discord.
listen.
Join our
Watch
Discord.
the
Join the
sound
Discord
waves.
or that.
I don't know if
Rate
that's
it-
going to provide much more context, but go off.
Please rate us 5 stars before you
Yes.
join the Discord. Otherwise, you're gonna put a lot of things in your review about soup.
But yes, if you are new to this, we are Stories Told Again. It is a fun, wacky, and sometimes very, very serious D&D actual play podcast where I play a sweet boy and everyone else plays wild fucking characters. We all play wild characters just in general, but it's fun. And I hope you guys will want to listen to the first episode and then from then on, and I hope you enjoy that journey if you decide to take it with us.
I was about to say, hey, Vox is a sweet boy, but Vox isn't sweet or a boy, so it doesn't really work.
With that being said, though, we are going to start these questions off with a big bang. These questions are going to be about the finale of the show. And these questions specifically are about the Fractal King. The very first question that we have: how did each of you feel immediately before and after your meeting with the Fractal King? And just to be safe, I'll always answer last, unless the question is directed to me. But yeah, whoever want to start, go for it.
Do we want to go in the
Same order?
Yeah. That means that I go first.
It
It would be me, Luce, Tiffany,
Yeah.
and then Vox.
Well, I mean, Austin, if you want to start talking about how you felt about like the scene started, like going into each scene,
How did you feel?
Yeah.
because that was a long recording session too.
That was I think like our second or third longest recording session ever.
Oh, longest ever by far.
Yeah, just setting that up. I don't know if you guys understand how much time and effort I put into like setting up that finale. I knew that that was going to be a moment that I wanted to happen even before the pilot. It was very much less of like playing D&D and more like putting on a play, like 4 separate plays for each of you. So by the time that I was done, I was just like, I was feeling really, really accomplished because I think I got the kind of like emotional reactions that I wanted from each of you. And I got to like relay the information across. I feel like I got to lay the foundation for season 2 in a really, really fun way. That was really nice. But I would also love to hear what you guys thought about it. And please don't make me cry.
It was all right.
It was okay.
It was okay. Imagine.
That's going to make me cry, but in a bad way.
In the opposite direction.
No.
No, but I was nervous at first, like when we were first going in. I was the first, and I would assume that I kind of got off easier than the rest of y'all because I went first and then I was off of the call because I didn't want to hear anything else and was gone. But it was a nice relief because I wasn't sure that pastiche. I knew that pastiche wasn't going to give in. Like there was not going to be anything that the Fractal King in my mind necessarily fully able to get them to stay. It was a good try for sure, I would say, but I just wasn't, I didn't think that like they are too wily to stay in one spot for too long, and they'd probably get bored. Even if they would have taken the deal, I think if the Fractal King didn't like actually like chain them to the stage or something like that, within a week, Pastiche probably would have been gone because they were already bored with everything.
That's fair. I mean, you were lucky because you didn't have to sit in the "we were told to leave" call because like
right.
It was me,
Yeah.
Tiffany, and Took just sitting there stressing out the whole time while you were having your call, and then one by one it'd be like pop in, and then someone would disappear, and then it would just be 2 of us hanging out, and then Took
like,
came back. Yeah, good luck. And then Took came back, and Tiffany left, and Took was like, kind of reminded me of Homelander, and I'm like, what am I walking into?
Yeah.
Man, that probably wasn't the best thing to say.
Mm-hmm.
I really like that, both like in terms of the suspense that I got to like pull on all of you, as well as just like personalize the experience was super fun.
Yeah, you definitely, because that gives us the chance to lie to each other, which was really interesting. Which I think before I went into it, I was a little nervous just because I feel like I kind of knew what was going to happen. He's going to show up with something, right? He's going to be like, join the dark side somehow. So I was a little nervous about how he would spin something that would be like really appealing to Liv, especially. Afterwards, though, gosh, I don't really remember that much. I don't know. I sort of went in, and then because I sort of ended it with like a big like fuck you, man, get out of here. So I think I felt like I don't know, vandalized the side of a building.
Like you got in trouble and the cop was like, don't do it again, and you were like,
kinda, but also like I showed it to somebody a little bit, but not in a meaningful way.
Liv ended it like she flipped off a tomahawk missile, basically.
Yeah, I guess.
yeah.
But then coming back to the call with everyone else being like, so how did it go? Was like,
Bro, yeah.
I don't know if I made the right choices. So a little
Same. I felt that for me, I wasn't nervous until I got in the call with him, with Austin, and because I can see, because we paused like for like a good like half a minute, and I was watching Austin read his notes, and I don't know, I think it was maybe the part that started the ending for the ending of that like sequence, where I can see him read it, and then he goes, okay. And that's when I went, oh, what the fuck did you just read? Like, I got real nervous. I was like, oh no. And then we got into it. And then I think one thing, like, my guard got let down, like, real heavily. And also, like, Luce's guard got let down because, like, he's that type of fucking character. And I've never played a character like that. I usually play, like, the super paranoid. Like, Liv is usually the type of character I play. In these type of games. So, like, it was real amazing to see how Austin weaved everything, and I can also see the clear mindset of the Fractal King, and that he doesn't have that name for no reason, that his mind probably is fractured and fucked, and he has this feeling, and he was being very homies like with us, which when I listened to everybody's thing, and then because I was like, is he just doing that for my character? Like, does he know my character because of the thing? Like, is something my character doesn't remember? Like, what the fuck is going on? And then I heard everyone else's, and I was like, oh, he knows us. Why does he know us? What the fuck is this dude on right now? And it was just amazing to see that. Also, I got the pet of Aboleth, so.
And it only hurt a little.
The highlight.
It only took like a few hit points.
Tug's whole scene was fantastic to listen to, like, from an editor's perspective, because without any of us speaking to each other, we all specifically set a very particular tone that followed, because it went from Pastiche coming in very open-minded to Luce being, like, guarded but, like, willing to hear it out, to immediately concerned to actively hostile. And we followed it up without ever speaking, because none of us talked about, like, what we were going into or how we were going to approach that scene before, outside of the what's the one word you're going into the scene with. After Took and Tiffany came back and I got sent off, I came in and I was like, okay, I know where I'm coming at from this, because I know Vox is coming in already furious before they even got in. And then the flip of, oh, this is something I have completely misinterpreted. I had no idea what the situation was. It all just, like, rushes to a head.
That whole, what did you do? I was like, oh no. I was at work. And the dogs were looking at me like, are you okay? And I'm like,
yeah, dude, the whole
so good, dude.
Vox interaction with him, it was perfection.
Yeah.
It's definitely, it hit so hard.
I wanted to kill him right up until the point until I realized that I loved him.
Oh.
Then as soon as like going into the interlude a little bit, immediately after that, as soon as Vox is out of the situation, it's like, what the fuck am I talking about? I wanted to kill that guy. Like, it's... Yeah. Vox is in an interesting place.
Yeah.
I do really have to commend Rayne in terms of that, just because of the fact that, like, each of you, I did just straight up ask you, like, what is something that if I put in front of you, your player might take. With Rayne, I think Rayne, I didn't talk about that at all.
We didn't. No, it was complete 100%. Yeah, bombshell.
Full surprise, and you ran with it in the most beautiful way.
Well, because it was after like that pleading look. I paused the scene. I cut it, but I paused the scene and I went, is he in love with me? And he was like, yeah, no, dude, what this is that, like, you're picking up what that's correct. And I went, oh, okay. And then I, like, immediately leaned into it, and it was, I don't know, it was a fun moment.
Pause. Am I reading this right?
Which I love that. Now, but next question. Well, it would be the next question, except we answered legitimately the next 3 questions already.
Whoops.
But I'm gonna read them.
Yeah, we have more to say, I'm sure.
Yeah. More specifics.
I will read them either way. So the second question was, what was everyone's experience doing the individual scenes, which we just answered.
It was fun.
Yes,
it was a lot of fun.
It was cool.
Nice.
It was stressful. It was a lot of fun.
Stressful,
but good stress.
It felt earned.
Good idea. Good job.
The third question is, how did you all feel as you waited for each other to have your individual scenes? And we also answered that. It was fucking nerve-wracking. I was chill a little bit.
Dude, we just made each other more nervous.
I was fine.
I
was fine.
We did.
I fucked off.
Of course you were fucking fine. You left. You went and ate food and shit.
I felt really good about it in between. It was like the 15 minutes in between the sessions first started, because I remember I had a wonderful conversation with Tiffany about ADHD.
Yeah.
Talked at length with Took about Vampire the Masquerade. And like between those two things, I came in and I was like, I forgot we were playing STA. So I came in being like fully like new character, brain fully shut off. And I'm like, right, we're going to do a crazy scene right now. Yeah.
The third question for us is how private were the recordings? We also answered that we did it all individually, separate, yeah. And we had no idea what happened with each other's stuff.
We made a private chat.
Yeah, we actually kept it from each other until I believe the last recording. And then we kind of had a full talk after that.
We had a brief chat over text like the week after it happened, where we basically like cliff notes what happened without going into any of the express or explicit detail. Which like immediately after that fact, I was like actually listening to the episodes. I'm like, y'all left out the key information to all your scenes. What the fuck?
Oh yeah.
Not only that, but like I think the next recording we had was like a month later too.
Yeah.
So we just had to sit in it for a month.
Sit on that. Yeah.
I called Austin the next day and I yelled at him for 45 minutes.
Yeah, the first thing you said was, "You bastard."
Yeah.
That's the feeling you evoke, Austin.
Aw, I love you too, buddy.
Not the first time, it will not be the last.
Don't talk to my mom.
That is hilarious. Okay. Moving on from there, we are now getting into time loop.
Ooh.
Did any of the player characters have any other theories besides time stuff? Player characters as in our characters themselves, not
us. Okay.
Yeah, not us.
Yeah.
I'm actually really curious. What did Liv think? Because Liv was the one who was like, I feel like Liv and Vox were on like a frequency of like, we need to figure out what's going on, but neither of us like had any core ideas immediately, or none that we shared with the audience.
Liv barely has two thoughts between her ears, I must say. She is very focused on being in the present, being in the now, and little theories about how the universe works are a little bit beyond Liv. Maybe not so much after the trip to hell, where Liv learned a language, has read a book now, probably knows how to do a little bit of algebra, but yeah, I don't think Liv would have been thinking much about like the questions at the core of the universe, of the time loop or anything, or what time barely even is. I think Liv is probably just thinking about all the stuff she has learned, which has been incredibly shocking so far. So hearing that something is really absurd, like if someone had like, if one of the gods had come and just spawned in front of Liv and went, I have created everything, Liv would be like, that's interesting, I see now. It would be like another piece of new information that Liv has never known, and just go, I'm just gonna accept it for what it is.
All right, cool.
But cool, put that on the list of crazy shit that has been happening.
Exactly.
God, Vox wishes that they could be Liv for a day.
You could beat up anybody
Liv
you
has
want.
two brain cells. Vox has too many.
Vox has so many brain cells.
Liv has
Too many.
2 brain cells, and Kesper is borrowing one of them at all times.
Yeah.
Yeah. Meanwhile, Vox's anxiety.
Yeah.
Like a library.
What does everyone else characters think is happening, or do they even care?
Pastiche, believe it or not, Pastiche never thought that they were the Fractal King.
Oh, shocking.
Wow, really?
What? I had no
That's
idea.
crazy.
What?
Sorry, big shocker there.
What?
They've honestly just been kind of looking for a good story for Josta more than anything, but I don't know if they even really thought of it that deep, more than, oh, this is cool. At least like I'm ready to be here and to see what things are. When they found out about their soul though, it was like either they've lived a bunch of lives or it was a time loop. But like timey wibbly wobbly timey wimey stuff, just kind of is Pastiche's life in general anyway. What about you? Oh, go ahead.
Well, I was gonna just say to follow up on that, because like the way Pastiche deals with all the information around Inkblot was much more severe up until the point where it became clear. Tying into Pastiche's distrust of people who know more than they should about that specifically. And then encountering with Inkblot and kind of being like, okay, we're gonna have to fight, we're gonna have to do the thing. I know that Inkblot wants to fight. Does Pastiche want to fight in that regard? Do they feel like the scales need to be like balanced in that way? Like there can be only one? Because I know that's kind of where it seems like they're heading, and Pastiche is willing to fight to defend, or to be the one who still stands. But
I think that it's just more of a faith thing. Like, oh, somebody challenges you, and okay, well, if they challenge you, you have to accept or what have you. And so now it's just like a fight with themselves. I think that honestly meeting Inkblot and full on knowing that Inkblot is Pastiche and Pastiche is Inkblot, and there is somebody out there that is them, and that's how people know more about Pastiche, was kind of relieving for them more than more disturbing. And hearing a version of themselves being like, oh yeah, I have to kill you, the Pastiche is more like, yeah, I think that I could come to that conclusion myself. Yeah, like that sounds like something I could say, so I'll believe it. They're more gung-ho to do what somebody else suggests until possibly the moment right before, where they will make their final decision if they're ready for it or if they're not. So like they don't necessarily make a decision until it's really, really like last minute, like ultimate procrastination.
I feel like for Vox, in terms of this, Vox didn't know what was happening, but was putting together something, but was far more down like the reincarnation, like a past life kind of thing, more than they thought of like a particular time loop, which I guess technically they're not wrong, at least in terms of what they understand with what's happening. But I think it didn't really come together until meeting with the Fractal King, because the first thought they had was, oh, I'm possessed by the ghost of a former me. That's who you're looking at right now. They cinched into their old personality without realizing it. But there's a degree of like why they did the Wall of Craziness board is because they just needed to look at everything, because Vox is an overthinker. And if you leave Vox long enough, they'll eventually either build something to blow everything up with, or they'll go completely insane.
Complete Charlie Day or...
Yeah, exactly.
Sylvia. Yeah.
100%.
Luz is confused.
What?
Mostly.
What?
So like he's confused about it because this is what I really hated about Luz when I first made him is that he believes in everybody. He believes that everybody has a good soul somewhere.
You hated that about him?
Oh, 100%. Because it gives him this sense of so it gives us a sense of like, yeah, I just watched this person murder my whole family, and Luce would be the one going, "It's okay. I can understand you came from a bad childhood. Let's talk about it." While sitting amongst his dead family, he's that type of character that would do that. So I hated that about him, but like it makes so much sense. So when we get to all the stuff that we find out and like all the things that for some reason he can't remember at all, like it's just he doesn't understand what's happening. And then the whole thing with the Fractal King happened, and the little bits of stuff that other people have said that happened with them that involved the Fractal King, or maybe some stuff they forgot. Vox is the only one that really hasn't shared shit.
I mean,
for good reason.
Like Luz in general, he thinks that he is going to eventually learn that maybe this world was like created, like the realm, the universe that they are in, the time that they're in was created for a reason, or it spouted off of something bad or really good that happened. And the reason why he's becoming a champion is to help nurture it that way, which is why he's being very soft with everybody at the moment, where he's like, if you want to help me, thank you for helping me, Pastiche. Liv, I will make sure that you have a good time here, because I know a lot of your old life was bad. And Vox, whatever fucking trauma you're going through, I want to go through it with you to help you. I think he's been doing a very good job of it so far. So he just thinks that whenever is gonna happen, and he might be able to help. And if he can't, then that was just what fate wanted. So he thinks there's a different timeline, and whoever the other sexy, strong, loose was in that timeline is not him.
Doesn't exist.
I mean, he's
that's his whole opinion.
That's another interesting kind of thought, and I know we have questions specifically, but I just to bounce off of that for another second, because Luce feels that like it's like that's a different person entirely. Vox is the opposite. Vox is like, that was me. Like, it's different, but there's something there. I'm not the same. I am me, but also that was me. Does anyone else, like Liv or Pastiche, have that kind of feeling now that they've had that kind of realization that they're in like kind of a recycling? Or is it very much like individual people each time?
Liv is in denial, but I think that Liv thinks that it is her. Because I think the feelings and thoughts that popped into her brain when she got vaguely possessed by a past version felt real, and they just feel like a suppressed part. So I think that for Liv, if Liv were somehow remember all the past life stuff, Liv might be very conflicted about who she actually is, and not thinking of past timeline Liv as a completely separate person.
Yeah, since Pastiche got the information about their soul, they're convinced that like those past selves are them. So Inkblot is Pastiche.
I really want to go back to hell just to put everyone through the soul chamber just to see what would happen.
Yeah.
Just because, like, I want to know what what everyone's kill counts are, and like, or what sins our souls have committed.
I'm sure that they're high.
Okay, who's got the highest kill count though?
I don't know.
Not loose.
From my understanding, Vox may not have the highest kill count, but I do feel like Vox has committed the most sins.
Oh,
I don't see. I don't know. I think, but I've said this back and forth that for a while, I do feel like Vox and Pastiche are almost like two sides of the same coin sometimes.
We definitely circle each other a lot.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And so I think things that will probably be revealed later with like the backstory and stuff like that, like there is a kill count, a huge kill count for Pastiche. So I don't know if they necessarily have the highest, but it is pretty dang high for sure. But I almost think that all of us have pretty high ones, like with what we've talked about like in our past.
I just thought about it. Luce was in an adventuring party, so
yeah.
I was just about to say, I was gonna say that Luce might have the highest out of all of us, I think, because I think Liv participates in like can I say this? Has participated in
probably not
events
Yeah.
that lead to
Events, there you go.
systemized, whereas Inkblot is more contractual, and Luce, on the other hand, is just out there, just constantly.
I will say, Luce has, I think, killed the most people this go around.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
God damn.
Yeah, I would say this go around, Luce has probably killed the most people.
Yeah.
Pastiche has had a pretty lax life on the killing part, probably.
Yeah, Vox too.
Same with Liv.
Oh boy. And I don't even remember most the Luce doesn't even remember most of that either. So that's gonna be fun to find out in the game.
Yeah, that you were like a 5-year-old
give a
boy
really good guess.
and killed a man. That's perfect.
Oh, to protect his mom? Oh yeah, 100%. Pull that trigger.
Great.
Luce is the highest KD right now.
Yeah.
All right.
He's winning.
Ratio is 1. Or what is it? Yeah.
KDA ratio.
So, next question, which is for us, the players. How does everyone feel about time travel, time loops, etc. in popular media? What makes you love it or hate it? Any examples to share? And specifically wrote out, Doctor Who is not allowed.
Good. I've never seen it.
I have a lot to say.
I do have one. I have a particular beef with one particular time travel trope because I don't watch a ton of time travel media. When I watch it, I enjoy it usually. Doctor Who is a good solid, But my least favorite trope is when they reinvent the wheel to like basically reset what happened a season before.
Oh yeah.
When they reset character progression by changing the world entirely because of like a butterfly effect stuff.
Retconning themselves.
The most frustrating thing.
Dynasty, where it's just a dream instead. Yeah.
Oh god, that's a whole different shebang to talk about that particularly. And like there's a podcast I was listening to, and I won't name it because I don't want to talk shit, because I did really enjoy it up to the point, but they basically like, I was having a great time checking in every episode, was kind of hyper fixated, and then boom, switch, now everything is changed and it's completely undone. And I'm like, the ship I cared about, they're not even together anymore. I'm not listening to this anymore. Like, fuck this. Like, what was the point of me showing up?
Okay, mine's the short answer, so I think I'll go before you. I don't actually recall many time travel stories, or if they are in stories, all I can think of is like really basic ones, like Outlander, you just get sent back in time and it's just like makes no sense, or like Phineas and Ferb. They just, like it has zero consequences. So yeah, I do understand, like, from a conceptual point of view, I would be very frustrated if I did experience what you just said, Rayne, if I had been invested in this podcast and then they deleted my favorite chip. Yeah, I would be upset, but I don't think I've watched anything to that point yet that, like, I can think of as, like, that was awful, but I know it exists. I do know that awful time travel exists, but all I can think about are, like, decent examples where it's just dumb fun. Again, like Phineas and Ferb, where they just go to a dinosaur period and, and just exist there. I think that's fun.
I have, like, the three main ones that I usually think about are the linear time travel, where everything is in one line, and that no matter what happens, like even if time travel was figured out, it doesn't matter because it already happened, and so it's already affected what is going to happen, i.e. like Harry Potter or shoot, I'm trying to think of another one where it's like completely locked right now. Like the biggest one is like Harry Potter.
Phineas and Ferb.
No. I never watched it. I'm too old, I think.
You're never too old for Phineas and Ferb.
Phineas and Ferb is so fire.
Yeah, I've heard that it's fire. It was just before my time, or after my time. Then I think that then there's like the loop where everything's a circle, so it kind of just like feeds into itself again and again and again. And so you can have a bunch of different iterations in every circle on it. So like the Wheel of Time. Every age is another turn on the wheel type of thing. My favorite is kind of like the multiversal type of one that has been brought into popularity with like Marvel most recently, where time branches. If you mess with time, it makes a different alternate timeline, and so on and so forth. And I think that is probably the coolest. And I think that is probably the most accurate. If you're going to affect it, you are necessarily affecting your world. You're just making an offshoot of your world where you changed what that is, and now you're living in that timeline instead of the original one, and that one still exists with what terrible thing that you're trying to do or get rid of. Your existence is okay, but the existence of that world is still shit. That is my favorite type. Like multi-dimensional stuff is just, I think that is so much cooler with a multi-dimensional time travel.
Wait, I have an addendum to make. Now that you brought that up, the multiverse sort of thing where I actually don't like that very much.
Really?
Mostly not as a concept. I like it as a concept. I really like it as a concept, but I hate it in actuality because most of the things that do use this, I think the main motivation is franchise potential. It's so that they can market the hell out of whatever they're making. Such like Marvel, they're like, oh, this doesn't matter. This is the what was it? The red whatever Superman, where he's a communist or whatever.
Red Sun.
Red Sun, whatever.
Red Sun.
Yeah, or like it makes me think that you're doing this because you want to milk the hell out of your franchise, and then it creates stories and like, wow, I really liked this character in one universe, I hated them in this one, I liked them in this one, and I hated them in this one, and then it becomes sort of like if everything matters, it felt like nothing matters to me, at least, just a little bit.
Yeah.
Because I think about the corporate motivations behind it, because it makes me go like, well, why are you putting in this idea that the multiverse is real? It's because you want pizza delivery girl Sivir to be in the next canon League of Legends series. You want Star Guardians to be canon to the League of Legends lore.
Yes.
And it makes me think about that, and that's what I don't like about it in actuality, but I do love it as a concept, because that means that even if it were garbage, eventually something good will come out, right?
And I totally agree with that. Like the corporate greed of it does make it where it's meaningless a lot of the time. But if you do find a storyline that does it pretty well, like Brandon Sanderson did his 5 secret projects, and the Time Wizard one or whatever it was, where they can go to multi-dimensional things, and so he gets sent to like one of these alternate timelines where he goes back and has like a bunch of advanced technology and whatnot. That kind of stuff. And it also talks about like the corporate greed of it. The corporations they've turned it into like a business type of thing where you can just buy your own timeline and then you get to live in it and whatnot. I think that it can be done right. The concept to me, just in my mind, is probably the most intriguing, especially over linear. I also just have like a problem with just like Destiny being Destiny. Destiny is set. No matter what, this is your destiny, so that's what's going to happen, and you have no way to get out of that.
Yeah, I get that.
Destiny or fate kind of just being so locked in. If the gods or the powers that be have decided that you're going to be a piece of shit, you're going to be a piece of shit no matter what. Don't like that.
I like fan fiction too.
Yeah.
So I agree.
Yeah.
That's great. And I have loved every single Power Rangers crossover where they have multiverse shit going on. So
Okay, but it's Power Rangers. They do whatever the fuck they want. And I love Power Rangers for that.
when the time travel doesn't matter, I think that's when it's most fun.
Yeah. What about you, Took?
All right, Austin.
What about you?
Oh yeah,
Tim?
and Austin.
I want Austin to go first. Yeah.
So
Herald of time travel for the show.
So we keep talking about it
Yeah.
like it's time travel. In a lot of ways it is, but also a lot of ways it isn't, and that's all I'm going to say on the matter. When it does come to time travel tropes in fiction, there's a lot that I really like, both in terms of like multiversal nonsense as well as time travel stuff. I'm thinking of like this one specific episode of Futurama, which I cannot say because it will end up being a very mild spoiler. There's a couple episodes of like Inside Job that I really like. I want to talk about time travel stuff, but I can't talk about the stuff that inspired me without giving stuff away, and I feel really bad about that. But
Ooh.
I mean, yeah, it's fine.
Yeah.
Don't ruin anything.
Okay.
Yeah.
I had a separate question because I was going to ask then if it's not too big of a spoiler in that regard, like, do you know, like, on an estimate how many times the loop, quote unquote, has occurred for our campaign? Or is that too much of a spoiler to say?
As we all stare at Austin.
I think the best way to put it, and I don't think this is much of a spoiler, it's very much in the subtext of the finale especially, is that Ori is kind of going through reality almost like Andy Samberg does in that movie Palm Springs, where it's like you are a character seeing the person living a time loop for you have no idea how long. And I will say that there is something that allows him to remember that, like, can no longer work on other people. And for that, he knows how many iterations he remembers. He has no idea if there were any before that.
Interesting vague answer. I like it.
That's an answer. For me personally, I don't know if this is time loop stuff, but like I love reincarnation. That is, I don't know why I like it so much. I just really do. And you can either fuck up that storytelling with reincarnation and make it very weird, like Seven Deadly Sins. If you've seen it, you know what the fuck I'm talking about. Or you can make it really, really good. And it's super interesting. And I am excited for it. I'm trying my hardest not to bring up Doctor because that's my favorite reincarnation version of that.
What about Avatar? What about Avatar?
No, Avatar.
Avatar is also really, really good. I love that. That was my ultimate favorite thing. But with that though, moving on to production stuff. Firstly, and she's getting put on spot. Music, Tiffany.
Oh, hello.
First question for that is, how do you approach composing? Does it start as an idea in your brain before, or do you just dive in and jam?
God, that's such a hard question. I guess for this project, at least, I ask everyone like what it should be and to send me examples, and then I try to make something that's similar to those examples. I guess that's it. That's the entire process. If you want like a more detailed idea, it could be, I listen to the examples, I try to figure out what makes them sound like that. I use similar chord progressions, or I study something and then I futz around on my piano, write down, I can tell you my format. I like to do choral voicings first. I do 4-part harmony, and then in just chord progressions, and then I break it down into melody and then supporting elements as well, counter melodies, things like that. And then I select which ones to use for what instrument, and then fix up the rhythm and add details, add flourishes, their trills or slides, glissandos, whatever. And like that's how something gets made. Or for Liv's theme specifically, like as an example, I can say that, I started off with the idea of jazz is the devil's music. So I tried to do a lot of like research about jazz. At the time, I was really into, this is for the music theory audience, but I was really into tritone substitutions. So you'll hear them everywhere, and that's why. Or like I'll find like, I was listening to a lot of modern Christian music, like Christian rock. And I had taken a bunch of melodies from like famous songs like Here I Am to Worship, and I put them somewhere in like the bass melody, somewhere in the harmony, somewhere, maybe backwards in the melody of Liv's song, and like that just has become like a little bit of like how I've built that, how I got the idea. It'll be little things like that, and then they all build to make a song, I guess. Yeah.
It's great.
That was a great answer. I feel like you were like, this is going to be a great answer, and then gave the most amazing answer to the question. I learned.
What was your favorite one to work on?
Vox's song.
Ooh, yeah.
Really?
Vox's theme.
Nice.
I love Vox's theme. Actually, my favorite is Luce's theme.
Oh, that one was really hard. I had to learn a new program for it.
I appreciate that, by the way.
I feel like
fire. If
I were to redo it now, I'd do a much better job. So maybe in the future.
Absolutely.
But yeah, it was Vox's song only because I have decent enough what do they call it? Guitar sound packs. So that was my main reason. It's because I liked the sounds that I had.
Helpful.
I'm still so blown away with the Orior's theme.
Oh my god, yeah.
Dude.
Oh.
Yeah,
Especially because you did it like 2 weeks before we had to post the
Oh
episode.
my god, yeah.
Yeah, that was
Yeah.
I just texted Tiffany at like 2 a.m, like, hey, what if you did this and it had this? And I was fully not expecting it to be done, and you knocked it out of the fucking park.
Luckily, the whole song is basically almost the same as Vox's theme, except there's a song called What About Love from the musical The Color Purple, and the melody for that is
fire.
Is in Orior's theme, by the way, somewhere.
Fuck you for that.
You have to listen to that. Yeah,
That's
so I'll do
fucked up,
little
y'all.
things. I'll like
That's
sneak
fire.
things in there.
Next question. Now, I would like for everyone to know, I didn't read any of the questions that were asked before we started this.
Thank you, Jazz.
Love
The
you,
next
Jess.
question for Music Tiffany is,
Oh,
are you a Mick Gordon fan?
I'm so sorry.
Anyone you are inspired by?
I'm so sorry. I have no idea who that is. I imagine that's
Oh,
a singer.
buddy, really?
I imagine that's a singer. I'm so sorry. Inspiration. Unfortunately, my musical expertise is very skewed pre-1800s. Between the 1400s and 1800s is a lot of where I draw inspiration from. I listen to a lot of musical theater, and I listen to hip hop. That's about it.
All right, big side note though. Mick Gordon composed, he was a sound designer on Doom, Killer Instinct, Wolfenstein, Need for Speed, and like a lot of other like really popular things.
Oh, maybe I should. Whoever asked that question, maybe I should.
Now I'm just gonna have to put that into my Spotify, see if I am a fan.
Let's
He's
see.
pretty good. He has done some really cool shit.
Welcome to Stories Told in part by Mick Gordon, a new actual play / Mick Gordon fan podcast.
Yeah.
Okay, the next category, guest stars. This is gonna be my favorite one. SCA had several great guest stars this season. How did that change the dynamic?
Oh boy.
Oh my god.
I think that having Connie on was
Dude,
crazy. Like that was
wild.
a lot of fun. Like Austin takes the reign. Like Connie, like drug us through a bunch of stuff.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, elegantly,
Yes.
Oh, absolutely.
and then gave us cookies
Yeah.
afterwards.
Yeah.
Like-
That's just how Connie is.
Well, I mean, literally, it was one of those things where it's like they came in and they like took over with their scene and their character, and we were all just kind of playing catch up because Austin and Connie spent so much time planning for that session and like building out all the lore and getting all that stuff. So I was just like, I was sitting here being like, oh my god, do I take notes this session?
Yeah.
You like, I need to record everything properly now, because on top of that, and I don't know, it was very fun, and it was very much like a tone setter to lead into what going up to the Fractal King would be in terms of like, because I feel like we were all at our most serious and also to a degree our most silly. Because like Frank was still there with a fucking bread bowl, Pastiche was giving fucking Valara shit the whole time, but like Liv was having a full existential breakdown. But then we came out of that much better off and much more like attuned to where we all were as characters, which I think really helped the finale.
Yeah, I would definitely say that there was like a complete like kind of like shift in like just the story itself and kind of like the play after Hell. Like it changed pretty. I think that everything just got a little deeper after what we went through in Hell. It kind of connected all of the characters a lot more.
We were all granted a layer of character development.
Yeah, that episode, or episodes that we had with Connie, with all due respect to Connie, fuck Valara, man.
Yeah.
Destroying Liv's life, destroying her entire...
Like it was nothing.
Yeah.
Like it was nothing. Liv is already so distrustful of anyone in a position of authority, specifically of parental figures in general. And here Valara comes strolling in being like, oh, honey, your life is a wrong. That flipped Liv's world upside down. So it did change the dynamic with our whole team, because it's like, who are these people? Do I know what real life is? Do I know people? I don't think I do.
like each like interaction with the guests was like and I didn't realize this until now though, like as I'm thinking about it, our characters changed with every meeting of those two like NPCs, because like when it came to Valara, we came in and that like, oh, we just got out of a bad situation, just time to relax, we're cool. And then she was like, no, buds, yeah, you're gonna figure out something really fucked up that you need to fucking know. And we were like, oh no.
It felt like it was the kick in the ass the party really needed to get serious, because it was like, oh, here's a safe place, here's a whole thing, I'm just going to look at each of your souls very quickly and tell you what you need to focus on right now, because if you don't go into the important bits without understanding the stakes or what you are in this moment, game over. Everything's gonna start again. And like, I don't think, like, not that Valara knew that, because it didn't seem like Valara was connected to the time loop aspect of it. And then leading into Chris's episode, we were at our most fucking silly, and then just emotionally devastated by the end. The switch to the silly fucking like I kill people man to actually Tenere literally like broke my brain for like 3 days.
Bro, I was in a stun lock.
Talk about like the back of the house type of shit that was going on. Austin and Connie did a lot on the back end, but I feel like Austin and Chris did like so much more on the back end with like,
we didn't even know.
We
didn't know that Chris would be on the podcast.
Oh no, it was a super surprise. I think Jeff kind of knew a little bit prior because they had to.
Because they give.
I had a heads up. I run the Discord, so like, that's what I do.
Jeff knew who the guest was going to be, not what the guest was going to be, I think is the best way to put it.
To also the you have 6 minutes moment too.
Oh my god.
We're like
that was actually 6 minutes. Like
I never felt more stressed in my life.
He full on timed that, so that whole 6 minutes is basically
you sick fuck.
You sick man.
I don't know how much Rayne edited that 6 minutes, or if it's pretty raw.
I think I moved up some bits. I cut out any dead air, so it's probably like 550, 545, something like that. But like beyond that, no, we were all real fast, and I left a good bit in between. It shattered my soul.
That was amazing.
2 different breakings of the party.
Yes,
that's something I really, really like about like the community that we have fostered. Is that like every single person like in front of or like behind the mic brings something completely new. Like I don't think that our show would be what it is remotely if we weren't able to have Connie on, if we weren't able to have Chris on the way that we did.
For sure.
Especially because like my initial plan for Hell was it was going to be like a home invasion story. It was going to be like that the barrier was breaking down, the ritual was going to happen. At the same time, all of you were basically just like going to be fighting off the giant dragon and Luce's mom and all this stuff. I wasn't planning on the Luce's mom reveal happening until after the Hell arc, for one.
That was cool.
It also like, I do want to say when it came to Connie and when it came to Chris, Connie helped me make more stuff because we were literally talking from I think like 10 p.m. to like 3 in the morning for basically 2 weeks straight about like the cosmology of my world, as well as like fully just psychoanalyzing each of you.
Ooh, don't look at my soul.
Don't do that.
Chris is the person who knows the second most amount about what is actually going on besides me, and I gave her all that information so that you guys could ask literally anything of this character through the crazy lens of Tenere with that sort of like context.
And it's fucked up because Tenere wasn't going to give us shit because we were so thrown off that we didn't have any good questions to ask.
Yeah.
We completely, I realized this after editing it, we completely skipped over the fact that Tenere called Luz the killer of Carperos.
Yeah.
And we like
right.
fully went back and I I literally was like, Luz didn't hear that. Like Luz, like, and I was like, do I message Took so we could bring it up and see it? I'm like, no, I think Luz fully just deflected that out of his head. Like, there's no way I killed my dad.
No, Took, like, I was so stun locked. When I say I was stun locked, I was seriously stun locked. And what did it was before that was said was Black, don't you remember me? And I went,
oh yeah.
And then it was everything was like gone.
Like,
oh, that was
threw me
crazy.
for a loop.
definitely for Pastiche in that moment, and for me, like Pastiche, I just imagine like complete tinnitus, like ring happening, like that whole time, and just like focusing on it and being like, I don't want to deal with this now. Get it off of me. I want this gone. I will cut off my fucking hand to get this thing off of me. Like terror and angry.
I've never seen Pastiche like that.
No, none of us have.
Like,
It was like a fox trap.
but yeah, like that was nuts. I felt like there was a lot of parallel between you and Liv when Liv found out about like Makotis, of like, this is way too much information about like the truth of the world that has been hidden from me, and now all I want to do is run away so I can process it.
Yeah.
And what I'm now realizing is I need to have 2 more guest stars on that I can then specifically traumatize Vox and Luce with.
Oh,
Oh, hey, we already got me. I'm good, man. Leave me alone. Leave your girl out of it,
No,
okay?
but it needs to be a guest star that does it. You get 2.
That actually segues into the next question super perfectly. Now, I already have an answer for it because I pre-read it. Who else would you all like to have on? Angelina Bamani. I fucked her last name up, but you know who I'm talking about.
Yes.
Anjali Bamani?
Anjali Bamani.
Yes.
Oh, no.
Angelina Bamani. Banani. I can't say her last name. I'm so
spoilers.
sorry. Don't spoil anything, but I would love her to be on. Because I keep thinking about her and I see her all over my For You page.
Honestly, I would love to get more people from the Discord playing, like, especially because we have a lot of people who are already in shows.
Yes.
Like, there
also
are so
that,
many people
yeah.
that I would absolutely love to play more games with, just in general. And again, like, I don't know, we're all storytellers. The whole point is to bring it and tell these stories again. God, this joke is never gonna get old.
Nice.
So I don't have a specific. I don't know. I don't follow fancy people. I only know my friends.
No, you stole my answer. I also don't know people. I barely know who Anjali Bamani is.
You know, it'd be.
Are you serious?
Because he called me out twice.
Okay, I gotta bring this up.
Oh, no.
Okay, hold on. I really want to shout out before. In terms of, we've had our 2 guest stars in the show proper, but we've also had several guests do stuff for the recap cold opens that I want to especially bring attention to, because I can't remember everybody's name.
Oh my
because
God,
I wasn't part of that.
Yes.
But Jess is there.
20-sided tavern.
20-sided tavern was amazing.
Lex.
It was fantastic.
Lex Symmetra, a very, very good old friend from a previous project. Love
Your
to have
mom, Austin.
Yeah,
Like, come on.
my mom was
I love that
Mia.
recap so much.
Yeah.
Yeah. Fire.
Yeah.
ABN Shark.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. ABN Shark. That's the homie.
Yeah.
Hell yeah,
Yeah.
man.
I definitely have a couple other people I'm hoping to bring on for recaps in the future that I've been talking with. Hopefully it'll be a nice little surprise for everybody. But same thing with guest stars. I'm just sort of like waiting for the moment where things are right. Also, can I just say about the Anjali Bamani thing is that I kind of
sorry.
I kind of know Anjali Bamani now, and it's because every single time I see her, she like takes my phone and does a video calling Tiffany out for not like going to whatever event it is that we're both at.
Listen, I
have 2 of them now.
I got COVID
Man,
one
I
of those
love that,
times.
That's fair.
A valid excuse for sure.
But that's cool. I love that. I almost forgot that I was hosting this. All right, moving on. I was just having a good time talking about it. All right, the next set of questions is That's weird for me. Special episodes. Took. What was it like running the spooky Halloween special episode? Fucking stressful. But in a good way.
I had so much fun with that episode.
In a very good way. It was really fun. Because I have never we've only had Austin DM us as a group. So I didn't realize I was gonna be the next one to do it, and then we just decided on it. And the episode, I was like, I can do it. We decided in the meeting, and I was like, yeah, I'll do it. And then as I was preparing for it, it dawned on me that I have no idea, as like a DM, how Rayne, Jeff, and Tiffany play. And then I learned that they just be doing shit. They be doing shit, but like that makes sense to the story.
You all be doing shit.
Yes.
And it's so
That's
cool.
the show.
Yes.
Yeah, we do. I also be doing
It's because
shit,
we're all horror. We're all horror fans, so we're all like savvy to the tropes, and all of our characters were savvy to the tropes. My favorite note that I got from Tiffany was that I didn't expect you to be so mean-spirited.
I was just happy that I made a creepy guy that people liked.
It was exciting.
Man, Took, you said that you would be so mean, but you were not mean to us at all. I expected one of us to die.
Well, first off, I tried multiple times.
Yeah, I think that all of us were trying to die during that one shot too. We were like, yeah, just take me.
You all try and die constantly.
I wasn't, and I was getting my ass kicked, so maybe that was the problem.
You just rolled really well. You know what's crazy? I tried to kill Wilhelmina in the first scene. I shot her a lot.
As someone who's run a lot of Candela at this point, you were very kind to only give me like 2 marks, because like 2 body, because I would have been like, that's 7 body right there. You're unconscious. You're bleeding out. I play that game like I'm trying to kill you immediately.
I should have been like that.
At one point, I did have a fist through my chest and somehow still survived. Yeah,
that did happen.
In fairness, you're a weird tree man. You're fine.
that is true. Old Huck.
Tree, yeah.
If anybody was going to survive a chest through or a fist through the chest, it would have been Old Huck. So,
Huck for sure.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, man.
Yep. Not even the first time.
Won't be the last either.
It was the first time I ran that system, so I was also trying not to like overdo it either.
So fair.
But now that I know that overdoing it is a part of the system, 1000% gonna fuck y'all up next time I run it.
Hell yeah.
The next question, which is crazy because we just talked about it before we started, is would anyone else want to GM a game for release, and what system?
Well, we've got some stuff coming down the pipeline, but we all have plans to DM at some point in the future.
Scary.
I really want Tiffany to run something.
I do too.
As our only player.
Same.
I have a plan, but I've never GM'd before, and so I'm really nervous about this. I'm definitely gonna have to do a lot of like test runs outside of broadcast.
What are you talking about?
But I am definitely going to run Sentai and Sensibilities for us.
What are you talking about? The best possible place to do something for the first time is on the internet for our hundreds of fans.
They're gonna yell at me for not knowing the rules.
I mean, some of the most popular actual plays don't know the rules at all. So,
like,
100%.
My first dungeon is like all just teaching people stuff.
Well, I mean, do we want to share? Because I think I'm the only one who's kind of undecided in terms of what system I want to run, because I have so many TTRPGs, and I'm like, I have so many, I don't know what I would want to run for everybody.
I know my big next one when I do get to it, and which I'll just answer VTM, Vampire the Masquerade.
Let's go.
Yeah.
I'm so excited.
Because we keep talking about it. Definitely gonna run these guys through how fucked up that place is and how fucked up Chicago is in that world setting. So it's gonna be fun.
for me, something powered by the apocalypse is what I want to run.
Nice. Fucking love Powered by the Apocalypse stuff.
Because I've got a lot of ideas. I could, depending on how my playtesting for Our Brilliant Ruin goes, because I haven't run the system yet, and I'm very excited to run it in the Discord, or to have run it in the Discord by the time this comes out. But that could be fun. Candela is always fun. I've got a handful of games, Vaesen, Lancer. There's all kinds of things. It just depends on how crunchy or how light we want to be on rule sets.
I would love to see us do something sci-fi. I don't think that I've really ever played anything sci-fi.
That was going to be my suggestion.
I was thinking I might do my most comfortable option. Well, no, my most comfortable option actually would be a kind of sci-fi Daggerheart.
Oh, that would be cool.
Ooh, that would be fun.
Because I have a setting and a couple of system ideas that I could reorient around the motherboard rule set, which is that one is based off of kind of Horizon Zero Dawn, but I have plans and ideas.
Another one that could like sci-fi or like steampunk. I've been wanting to also do for a while. Fabula Ultima is a great system for both of those, scientific and for like steampunk. So, and they have settings for it too. Like they have like extra books, which is really cool. So I'm really excited for that. I could do that too. But VTM is gonna come first before I do anything else. Any more inputs on systems and stuff? Or
I kind of want to run Orbital Blues for you guys eventually. I think that'd be a lot of fun.
Ooh.
Yeah, I really like that. I think I might be able to modify it into a very, I don't know, I have an idea for like a mini campaign that I think would be very fun. It's very strange.
The next category of questions that we are getting into is character talk. And of course, we have to start with the one and only Paya.
Oh.
Will we be getting more Paya in season 2, Austin?
Absolutely. I am merely a vehicle to dispense the wisdom of Paya to the world. I am planning on you guys meeting Paya very, very, very soon in season 2.
Like a cult leader.
Yeah, I'm excited. I feel like she kind of is.
Paya is definitely not a cult leader.
No, not Paya, you.
I am a cult leader?
You just said you're the vehicle for her to disseminate her knowledge.
I haven't even tried to have sex with any of you.
Is that what she thinks?
You know, weirdly enough, that does segue into the next question.
What?
Nice.
Could Paya just use whatever unfathomable Eldridge magic she possesses to defeat the bad guys and save the day? Not that she would, but could she?
Yeah, absolutely.
Wild.
Oh my god, the world would just come out with like a big old smudge and everything on it. It's just like,
speaking of multiverses, right?
It wouldn't be better.
Yeah, like Paya is my answer to the question of like, could God make a sandwich so big even he couldn't finish it? And the answer being, of course, yes, Paya could, and Paya would anyway.
I love that. Okay, next question. How did you come up with Paya items?
It's mostly just looking at an item and trying to figure out like what it reminds me of like an actual magic item, and then just making it either a lot stronger or a lot weaker. A lot of them, I think you can notice, are based around descriptions of magic items that already exist, or based around the function of the item itself, like the doorknob that Vox left at the top of the City of Ghosts, for example. I have a running list of like 20 or 30 different Paya items that you guys have used, as well as like the ones that like I have to make based off of the things you guys have traded. I do think I did fudge one. I would like to say that, and it was actually your balloon, Luce. I'm so sorry.
Oh.
Because my original plan for it was that it was going to be like, as a reaction, you almost get like a hellish rebuke version of like a thunder wave. But then so many other thunder waves were going off that I was like, oh, I need to make it something else. Boom, spiders. And
Nightmare. You're welcome, audience, that I didn't add in sound effects.
Bro, I was like, we talked about my spider thing, and then you said spiders, and I was like, you know what? Not
They're
horrible,
water
but
spiders.
Oh, even worse.
Oh my god, no.
God, I love the candle. I love the birthday candle. Anyways, we must move on.
Birthday candle every session.
Birthday candle was wild.
oh, by the way, I just need to point out, because I don't think it's ever been pointed out in the show, and I've hinted at it so many times, the candle's a sentient magic item.
Yeah, it's talked.
Yeah, no.
Oh,
Yeah.
So Luce has just been walking around with a sentient being in his bucket.
That
Fun.
bit at the very end of them being like, for possession of sentient contraband, for Luce. That was why that was in there.
Oh shit.
Oh, because of the candle.
Oh
no.
Yeah, you were breaking the law every single time that you went in, and the only reason that like you didn't get caught
That's
with it.
entrapment. Paya gave us that.
Yeah. She set us up.
Okay. Hey, what did I say?
Paya's working for the bad guy. Paya's working for the bad guy. We gotta kill Paya.
Conspiracy theorist is correct.
I never trust a possum.
The face Austin is making is filled with so much disappointment in us.
Okay, one other thing. Paya will never betray you guys. I just want to say that. And I think that's what makes like the whole interaction with like Pastiche and Paya infinitely funnier is that it's
That's
like
something a liar would say.
Austin just had to reset.
my favorite part of this show is that I don't have to lie to you guys. I give you all the information and then I get to tell you what it means.
Or wait for us to forget.
Yeah, that too.
So what Austin just said is he makes his own truths.
I do sound like a cult leader.
The next category of questions that we have here, players. So all these questions are dedicated to us as the players, and also there are quite a bit for Austin also because he is technically a player because he runs this stuff.
He's a lot more players than we
Yay.
are.
Truly.
It's very difficult to have a character concept that survives the first contact with the campaign. Oh boy. What did you think your character would be like before you actually stepped into their boots? I have an answer, but I'm gonna let you guys go first.
Oh, what a loaded gun.
I don't think I can say without talking about spoilers for the future. So
Yeah, I think the last stories told again that we did. We kind of talked about like how I believe that we brought up that we had like a session where we played other versions of us.
Oh, yeah. Before the actual campaign.
previous time loop people.
I will say that Inkblot is closer to what I was what I came into this with. Like Inkblot was the character that I actually came into this campaign with.
Same.
So that's all I can really say because that.
I mean, it was still Liv. Her name was still Liv, but personality and whatnot.
The difference between first session Vox and actual episode 1 Vox, the only thing I will say is episode 1 Vox, like in Hava Start, is lacking a key part of what made them the character that I walked in with, if that makes sense. Like there's a very particular drive that I went, I'm gonna pluck this out at the very beginning and see if we find it again. And I think we have by the end of the campaign, or by the end of the first arc.
I will say that I think that this Vox is a lot more solid than your other Vox.
Beautiful.
Wow.
Perfect.
Luce was more dumb. I feel like I didn't want him to be emotionally intelligent at all. And then I added on me and Austin after we talked for a while. I think we had like a 6-7 hour it was a long ass conversation on the phone.
It was something like that, yeah.
I added like 3 phobias that he didn't have originally, which made him emotionally intelligent. And I was like, well, this is gonna be different. So when we actually played, I had no idea what I was gonna do, even the voice, anything, everything. And I was like, I'm gonna just jump into it and see how I feel. And then characters got introduced, and Austin slapped me with a horror stick right off the fucking bat. And I was like, well, this is who this character is. So it was very different than what I was thinking for sure.
Okay, but you also you gave me so many horror elements that I was just like, I need to point out that was not my fault. It was literally like every person was like, me. This is sad backstory stuff. And you were just like, and you were like, murder, death, the scary rider, and it is a horse and rider and everything. And I was just like, I don't know. I feel like it's added a lot to the character in some very fun ways.
I will say that also Inkblot is a lot darker than Pastiche is. Like I was coming in with a completely darker, broken character than I ended up playing.
Same.
Yeah, I think I'm past life Liv was a lot more similar to early game Liv. But I knew that I wanted Liv to go from that super hyper distrusting to little more chill eventually. So I did know that was going to happen, but I definitely was thinking more of past Liv.
The next question, which is also weirdly enough that it does tie into what Tiffany just said a little bit. When did being called the Livs really settle in? When Tiffany got so excited about it, and i.e. when Liv got really excited about it, that's when Lucifer's like,
listen,
you know, I messaged in the Discord being like, so does anyone have any ideas that we want to pitch around for ideas? And I don't think anyone fucking responded until like the day before, and we were like, the Livs. And at that point I was like, okay.
In my defense, I'm bad at naming stuff, so I just never replied thinking that someone else would. And then Austin slapped us with that. Austin was like, oh, this says team name. And you just wrote your name wherever it said name.
Because I think you said it, and then Jeff agreed and thought, and was like, laughed at it. And I was like, well, we're not being serious. Oh, well, maybe we'll think about it in session, or we'll talk about it. And then, nope, now we're the Livs. And I think Vox went, I don't care about this. This matters so little to me.
Yeah, Tiffany brought it up as a joke. Whoops. And I ran with it. I was like, yes, I am so for it. Like this would be hilarious.
It unintentionally went back to Pickle and the L's, which I thought was really funny.
Yeah,
we are the L's.
It does go to Pickle and the L's.
Pickle and the L's.
I'm just glad you guys aren't called the Pickles.
Hey, we could change our name. We got time.
Luz went the opposite with that because his whole thing is like a venture guild. That's his whole life. Was his whole life. He was like, this is a very important thing. Red, did you just write your name on the oath? No, please. No, can we? No, read it. Well, I guess that's what we're called now. Next question. For me. Oh no. Okay, here we go.
You were so excited and then not at all.
I'm excited, but this question gets asked to me so much, and I have a solid answer for it now. Does Took miss doing the loose voice? How difficult was it to make the transition? To be honest with you, not hard, because we talked about it before episode 1 of the show. His voice was deep. It was actually deeper than what I actually ended up going with. It was already deep. So me doing the hello, hi voice was way different than what I even thought I could do. I didn't even think I could get that high. And the reason why I was like, at some point I was like, also I'm gonna bring the voice back. Just I will let you depict when it happens. And I did not know when it was going to happen. So when it happened, I was like surprised, but I was like, I jumped right into it, and hopefully I did a good transition with it.
Yeah, it was perfect tale of two strong jaws. It's
and like my favorite thing about that whole thing is because we talk with everybody in our community. And we sit on calls with them and stuff like that. And the one thing that always pops up that is the most funniest thing to me is I love how Luz's voice went from this sweet baby boy, innocent, like guy to deep and sexy. It was a transition.
Yeah.
Something nice about that deeper voice.
Certain members of the audience were more affected than others.
Mm-hmm.
I think the jokes that happened in our personal side chat while we were playing was the most funniest fucking thing ever that involved that voice.
Oh my God. Yeah.
because I know for a fact that everyone got so used to me talking like that, and then when I dropped tone, they were like, "Whoa, what the fuck?"
Deep. Oh.
But which one? Like some of my family members and friends like listened to it, they were like, "Oh, you just use your real voice," because that's what I sound like, like when I'm not like presenting or like hosting anything. So they weren't surprised. They were surprised at everyone else's reactions, which was the funniest thing.
I'm looking at this, and I scrolled up, and one of Rayne's is Gay Panic V2.
That's right.
Just me being horny on main over here. Ignore me.
Yeah.
There's so many hot guys all around Vox.
In the middle of that moment, just being like, I'm so gay, just flashing across my
Vox
screen.
is a homosexual. Shocking, I know.
Whoa.
What? No.
Wow.
I do find it really funny how it was like just there was a single like 2-episode arc where it was just Vox and the himbos, basically.
Walking into tall men being like, I don't have time.
Mm-hmm.
We must move on.
Oh, yeah. Okay, the next question. On the last STAA, Stories Told Again, we received the ranking of how much Liv trusts each character. Can we please get an updated list on the party?
Am I still on the bottom?
It's the exact same.
Really?
I mean, you've proven to be a fucking liar. What else?
Okay, but has it fluctuated before? If you cut out the interlude, like if you just go to end of arc 1, has it changed? Did it shift at all?
No. It's been the exact. Was I wrong? You literally were up there with your ex-boyfriend about to take the deal and then lied to us about it.
That's not true. I just said it. That's not even kind of related.
I said you were the one who would betray if something important was on the line, and look what happened.
Something super important was on the line if they didn't betray you.
Tiffany, was it Loose or Pastiche that you trusted the most?
Loose.
Loose,
Loose
yeah.
is the most trustworthy.
Yeah, I couldn't remember. I was like, I can't remember. I don't think that it was Pastiche, and I was gonna be like, that's still buck wild that it would still be Pastiche.
Because I remember being like, people would expect me to put Pastiche as less trustworthy than Vox, but I disagreed, and I was a fucking right.
I have a question about that. Where does Kesper fall on that list?
Kesper's not a person. So Kesper doesn't count.
Wow.
That's fucked up.
That's so fucked up.
No, as in he's not a.
Hold monster.
Does not
Yeah.
count as someone who is capable of betrayal because we have a pact seed between us now. And Kesper's not
you don't know that.
Oh, because I was gonna say Kesper's not smart enough to betray someone. But if I had to put Kesper in the rankings, I'll put Kesper on the same level as Pastiche.
That makes sense. I can see
So
that.
so Loose, I can trust. Pastiche and Kesper are trustworthy asterisk under most circumstances, but those circumstances are wildly different for both of them. And then Vox will betray if it's between his sister or us, or will betray for a new hot guy.
Hey! Vox resents that. I may not have decorum, but Vox does.
Wow.
Just
betray
Vox-
for a new hot guy is crazy.
Vox holding a little cardboard sign that says like "Will betray for washboard abs."
Washboard.
Will betray for cigarettes and himbos.
Cigarettes and himbos.
I'm wondering now what everybody else's trust rankings are.
Yeah.
Not just Liv's.
Ooh.
Oh, Vox trusts the party implicitly. Literally.
All of us
yeah, but-
equally.
Yeah, but it
Most. Still rank it. Don't get out of this.
I don't think there's a Okay, actually, for
us a grade.
Vox, it's Pastiche, Loose, and then Liv.
Oh,
And not because Liv is on the bottom, but because that Vox wants the best for Liv.
interesting.
Loose is interesting because everyone at some point we're all on the same level, and I think it was said in an episode that he was scared
Yeah.
of Pastiche the
Yeah.
most.
Yeah.
But now it has changed, and I don't think he mistrusts anyone at this point in time. I think the one who's now kind of like there is still Vox because they still haven't had a chance to like had a solid conversation yet, but he has had that with Pastiche and Liv.
Vox refuses to bond.
Very trustworthy.
It's gonna happen. He's gonna force feed you the trust bottle. Like you have no fucking choice. But no, we can move on from that unless you got anything else to add. Sorry.
No, I was just gonna defend myself further, but go.
For Kesper, it's Liv, and then everyone else is equal.
Such cop-outs.
What?
Wait, Jeff, did you do a list?
Go with the full rank. Like, this is MySpace top 8 bullshit. I haven't. And it was going to be Vox, Liv, and then possibly Luce. And honestly, Liv and Luce are pretty close to each other, but Vox because of the deal, and Liv because Liv is pretty much ride or die. That's how they feel.
I got you, homie.
Yeah. And Luce is the only reason is he Pastiche would probably not tell Luce what they were doing because Luce would try to stop them.
Oh yeah. No, he's that moment of where he was like, hey, if you need anyone to talk to, and please make sure I'm the first person you do it to, because I care for you. And Luce was like, without Pastiche knowing this, Luce was like, I will kill anyone for you.
Oh, baby.
Everyone has to die if they treat you wrong.
Beautiful.
He's that type of person. So he immediately, that's how he feels now. So that is cool to see.
I would like to also make a note
and get that
nobody here listed Kesper, and therefore that confirms that Kesper's not a person in our party.
No, we just always forget about Kesper.
No.
It is canon that we always forget about Kesper because they are floating up.
You guys
now that they
agree.
have wings, they are floating up towards the ceiling the whole time.
Because they're a balloon.
They're a balloon.
Kesper is on the same level of being in the party as Prince Harold. I will not take criticism.
Yeah,
But, I mean, yeah.
that's true. We didn't rank Prince Harold either.
Until Kesper levels up.
Yeah.
Kesper needs to hit the gym. We gotta do a whole workout montage.
Once Kesper can lift up two marshmallows and not die, then we'll see them as a person.
Yeah. Needs a strength of 10.
When they have 10 HP.
When they have 10 HP.
Kesper getting stronger is going to be so interesting next season. I'm very excited.
I will be putting Kesper through drills the next time we play. If she can't do a push-up by the end of the second season.
Let's move up.
We must move on.
Next question. We must move on.
Thanks, guys. Love you all dearly.
Here we go. Why 54, Austin? Will we ever have context for anything? Is there a bonus stretch goal for context beyond the soup?
Beyond the soup?
Oh, for 10,000.
Yeah, for like soup mode. Right now, our goal is just to reach 10K. And we can't do that without you guys. So help us get there, and we can talk about those stretch goals. But when it comes to 54, I do have an answer. There is one that exists and has been posited. I can't say any more than that. I'm so sorry, Rayne.
I'm losing my mind. I'm in hell. It wasn't in my scene. It was in everyone else's.
You're too busy yelling.
The next question is, the party has really gotten to see how high the stakes are at the end of season 1. Do you have a backup character? I do.
No.
I have a backup character for sure, because I'm scared.
We go all in.
Every single one of you at some point within like a month of us starting was like, hey, if my character dies, can we do? And I'm just like,
Listen.
okay.
I'll play Kesper if Liv dies.
That would make sense. Oh, that would be so sad.
We've talked about Vox. If Vox dies, Vox coming back as Ayana.
Now I want to bury Liv.
Please, no.
There is a very good possibility that Pastiche dies, though. There just is. There's kind of a time limit now. Either Pastiche walks it out of that fight with Inkblot, or Inkblot walks out, and who knows who that will be. But am I actually playing another character?
I've got so many Vox has so many feelings about that entire thing, and I cannot share any of them until we start playing again.
Mm-hmm.
The next question, and this is my favorite one so far, out of the other favorite one I had, but Pastiche has given a lot of monologues. Jeff, do you intend for Pastiche to have even more monologues?
I never intend for monologues. They just happen.
Oh, fucking amazing.
Or a lot of the stuff that Pastiche just says that becomes that like has gone up as like life quotes or whatever on like on the socials and everything is just me fucking talking, guys. For the most part, probably just being extra. Yeah, they'll probably have more that come up.
I love that.
For sure.
The next question. Without thinking too hard, what is one thing you're proud of your character for? Oh, I gotta ask.
Growing. That's it. Changing, growing. That's it. Getting better.
Changing, growing. Okay.
Being there. I'm proud of them being there.
That's a cute answer.
That's sweet.
For people.
I love that.
Adorable.
Yeah.
Deciding what matters.
Ooh.
You've decided? Sorry.
You just...
Dude.
Yeah, I've decided Vox dies at the beginning of next
no.
arc. Pastiche is gonna kill me, you know?
No, my favorite ship.
Rayne, you weren't supposed to
Ooh.
say anything.
For Luce, getting through his fears, very proud of him. Granted, everyone helped, but still very proud of him. All right, the next question. What is a conspiracy theory your character would believe?
All of them.
Yeah,
Oh, like a real life conspiracy?
I was just thinking that.
Like a real conspiracy theory? Yeah, Liv would be a Scientologist or a Mormon or something, Jehovah's Witness.
It wouldn't be religious anymore. Previous Liv, maybe. Previous Liv would be an Amish person or maybe Mormon of some flavor. But level new Liv would probably believe, those people who are talking about like who stay secluded in the woods because they think like radio waves are destroying your body or whatever. It'd be one of those things.
Tinfoil hat ass.
Tinfoil hat.
You'd be like a doomsday prepper.
5G.
Doomsday
5G.
prep. I said so
Yeah.
at
I
beginning.
see
I
that.
think
Some
Vox
episodes.
is not far off from that in that regard. Vox is either incredibly normal and has like one weird thing, like they fake the moon landing or some shit, or they're like full on like they live in a bunker.
Nice. We can live in bunkers together.
The campaign ends with Vox and Liv building a bunker in the woods.
Two separate hills.
Can't trust none of these government newspapers, in the forest.
You just hear explosions from the other side of the hill and Vox making pipe bombs.
Oh, Casper stepped on a rock.
Oh, no. I think Luce would believe in the world is flat because of how scared he is of the ocean.
Yeah.
That's a great answer.
What a cursed question.
Because there's always like pictures. Yeah, there's always pictures of like the water like immediately falling down, and that would freak him out.
Edge of the world.
Giant turtle.
Pastiche would believe the Avril Lavigne was replaced, and the real Avril Lavigne has died and has been replaced.
Oh, you mean like what's gonna happen with you in
Oh my
Inkblot?
god.
Ooh.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. Unfortunately, these are our last two questions. The first of the last question is for Austin.
Hello.
Are there any hidden moments from season 1 that the players don't know about? An extra piece of lore that wasn't discovered or hidden door? And I'm going to add on that you can tell us without fucking up the main plot.
Okay. There are definitely a couple things that you guys just like didn't pick up on in the moment. That I feel like could be expanded upon. We've already talked about a couple of them, like the candle, the killer of Carperos. There's a couple of things that were hinted at pretty heavily in Doop's temple in the Golga Steps that are going to come back later, and they're going to be really, really, really important. But I will also say that there were every single part of the finale was intentional, at least on my end. Like every single detail of the place that you guys were at, every detail related to why you guys were eating certain food or why certain people or certain animals were where they were. That I think was the most dense piece of lore that we didn't have the chance to like expand upon. That I feel like we're going to be able to expand on pretty heavily in season 2 of Redrawn.
Dude, okay. I'm about to go and re-listen to so much shit. So, this question is for all of us. If you could redo one role, what would it be? Have any canon divergent moment? What would it be? What would it be? There it is. Yeah. I would like to go first because I would have loved to not have rolled a nat 20 to have seen the fucking robot in the fire. I would have loved for Luz to not have seen that.
No.
Fucking
Yeah.
seen Zoran. Yeah.
That would have been great because he still thinks about that like every long rest every night.
He's not a robot. He's 20 undead in a trench coat made of his own skin.
That's so much better.
That's better.
Yeah.
I believe it was a crit on serve.
Yeah, it was.
I wouldn't mind re-rolling that and maybe missing.
Oh, buddies.
I think honestly, I wish it's more of a I wish I had realized something different. I wish I had rolled higher on my insight check for my like Vox's very first roll, like went to see that something was off with serve at the very beginning. My thought in the moment was literally like, oh well, that's concerning. I will look at him later, but I was like. Player brain is like, well, I gotta meet the party. I can't focus on my mentor right now. He'll be fine. I'm sure he'll be fine. Little did I know.
Gosh, I can't really think of any important roles that I would want to redo. Maybe the first meeting with Casper, in which I just attacked and managed to hit them instantly. I would have preferred a nat 1. I would have preferred to miss and Casper being like, well, let me explain, and then explain some stuff.
Yeah.
Re-listening to that part is so funny to me. I crack up every time I hear it because it was no hesitation. She popped up like, I can help you. You were like, fuck that. Stab.
I didn't think Casper would die so easily.
Just really?
Yeah.
I also maybe would have re-rolled almost one-shot killing myself in the first 3 episodes or whatever episode it was on. The brick to the head that almost took me out of the campaign by 2 points.
Oh jeez, yeah.
8 hit points hit for 14 damage.
That was a lot.
It happened so much that you had to be during the fight with Robert Zoran, where you just go, see, Vox is scary if they stay up long enough.
I'm good at this if you let me cook.
Yeah, if you let you cook.
Okay.
Yeah, that's directed at myself actually.
All right. So that is the last question of this lovely, super dope Q&A stories told again. Thank you all for listening. Thank you all for being our fans and giving us all the support and everything that you guys do for us. We really, really appreciate it. We work hard for it, and you guys make us want to do it more. So thank you very much once again. Any last things, any last loving tidings before we end this completely?
What are we doing next?
Yeah, we should tell people what we're doing next, I think.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Because, we announced that the Lives are taking a little bit of a break, but I feel like we should announce what our next project is, which is going to be an entirely new 5-episode mini-series using an entirely new system. We're actually going to be the first people to play this system in actual play, and it's going to be Buck Wild.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. We already have most of it recorded, and it's
a fun game.
Buck Wild. Yeah.
And weirdly emotional.
Well, looking forward to hearing about that. My God.
Yep, we're going to be playing the Wayfinder TTRPG system, which works off of the Quill RPG system, both of which were developed by a very good friend of the podcast, Austin Hartel. And fun fact, this is actually going to be our first sponsored campaign. We're doing this professionally, guys, for the first time.
Fucked up.
Terrifying. Truly terrifying.
It is gonna be good though. I'm really excited.
It's a very weird story we're telling. It's modern day, but also apocalyptic and also pancakes.
Biblically silly is kind of how I've been thinking about it.
Yes.
Biblically accurate pancakes.
Do we want to give like just a little shout out for the people that of the characters that they might see?
We can.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah.
Just names and who they are, I guess.
Let's do just names.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just names. Okay.
Not job titles.
We cannot do job titles. That'd be giving way too much away.
Well, I will be playing Milton.
My character's name is Bailey Maybe.
And my character's name is Gloria Damp.
And I'm playing everyone else.
DM once again.
Yep.
Like always.
Okay. With that, we love all of you. Hope you have an amazing night. And we can't wait to tell more stories. May.
Bye.
Bye.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.